And we're back. Hello collegians and happy Friday. I'm your host JB and I want to welcome you back to another episode of This is College and to part 2 of our investigation into bad college roommates. Before we get into that, I would like to take a quick moment to address something personal. This is College is still very new, so my audience is mostly comprised of people that I know, which means a lot of things. For one, it means that the feedback can be a lot more direct. After last week's episode, one viewer commented that I never blink. And she seemed very disturbed by this. Though this is a side effect of excessive jump cut vlogging, I can assure you that I do possess the ability to blink. And so for your viewing pleasure, and to prove that I can, I am now going to blink on camera. Now that that's cleared up, let us return to the list of 10 signs that would indicate that you're in danger of becoming a bad roommate. If this is the first you're seeing these, go back and watch last week's video to get the full story. Click on this Metaluna mutant.
Self-cleaning mutant leaves only the fresh scent of pine.
Let's dive right in. You might be a bad roommate if you regularly come home sloppy drunk and your roommate is forced to take care of you. I understand that for many, drinking is kind of built into the college experience, and while I can't provide my professional endorsement of that kind of behavior, I am fully aware that it happens. A lot. I'm not a complete idiot. I'll talk about the connection between binge drinking and college in a future episode, but for now you should know. If you get unbelievably drunk and stumble back to your room on a regular basis and your roommate has to hold your hair back while you purge yourself of an inhuman amount of Four Loko, can I just add that any amount of Four Loko is probably an inhuman amount? Or if they have to discourage you from eating that jar of mayonnaise or from sexting your ex-girlfriend, or more generally, if they have to keep constant watch over you to make sure you don't die, then you probably have fallen into the terrible roommate category. And to be quite honest, you might have a problem. Seriously. Number 7, you're an unwelcome borrower of things. This one will depend on how close you are with your roommate and the precedent that has been set about borrowing things from each other. If it's mutual and you ask permission, you're fine. If it's not, and you don't, you're a thief. Let's play out a few quick scenarios. You politely ask your roommate if you can borrow her, necklace, and she says yes. You see $5 on your roommate's desk and take it for beer money. Your roommate gives you permission to drink some of his soda, and you do. You eat every last bit of your roommate's food. Number 8, you frequently make your roommate an accessory to a crime. How's this for creating a false binary? There are two types of people who follow the rules and people who don't give a crap about the rules. If your roommate is the former and you are the latter and you have based your life over Nate Dogg's advice to
smoke weed every day,
you're putting your roommate in an awkward situation. You probably don't care, but you should, for a multitude of reasons. Namely, you're doing something illegal for most of you and you're endangering your academic career. Also, quit passing the Dutch on the left-hand side and go to class. Number 9, you're genuinely crazy. Now I say that completely free of judgment, but if you find yourself frequently complaining to your roommate that the government is constantly monitoring you, or if you ask them to exorcise your demons on an alarming basis or at all, it's probably safe to say that you have some stuff to work through. This is probably a good time to remind you that most colleges offer free counseling services. Again, no judgment, check it out. Number 10, you're a disgusting human being. If you don't know how to shower, how to clean, or how to do laundry, you might not be a delight to be around. Again, this one will be based on precedent. If your roommate doesn't care about cleanliness or hygiene either, then it doesn't really matter what you do. Just don't let it get so bad that it warrants involvement from the Center for Disease Control. A quick story. One of my college roommates and still good friend Eric would typically eat a frozen macaroni and cheese meal for breakfast before going to class because college. After he was done eating, he would throw the empty boxes into a trash can that was in the corner of the room. He did this well past the point that the boxes began to overflow and pile up all around the trash can and against the wall, forming a kind of disgusting pyramid of refuse. This has been an example of what not to do. Did I say 10 signs? I meant 11. Number 11, you still haven't figured out how to use your grown-up words. If something is still bothering you, put your thoughts into words and talk to your roommate. I promise the conversation won't kill you. Oh, and please don't have these videos queued up on your roommate's computer so they have to watch them. I really appreciate the support of the channel, but that kind of goes against everything I've been talking about. We're done! Remember, just because you're a bad roommate doesn't mean you're a bad person. but you could probably stand to work on some of these things. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please tell your college friends to do the same. And for the love of all that is holy, leave a comment. Why is no one leaving a comment? It's weird. I will see you all next Friday. No, wait, let's scratch that. This whole Friday thing is awkward. I will see you all next Monday.